Well, we're in the middle of the farm property, getting Hamish some exercise. These are potato fields, which will be harvested very soon, I would think. Well, we got a hot scorcher today. It's going to get up to 30, I think, and the high 30s with the humidex, which is quite hot for the first week of September. And it is dry here. Probably not too unlike the dirty 30s. But this farm survived and actually expanded in the dirty 30s, thanks to my grandfather Leslie. Lots of other farms didn't make it. This one did. So we're heading down to the cottage tonight. I gotta get ready. It's pretty hard for me to get there before 5 o'clock. There's so many chores here to do. I'm gonna try and do it today. Get some deck time there on the river. Beautiful tidal river. I'll be talking at you there later this afternoon. Oh, I have to do some woodwork, so I may get some shots in there. Gotta get some wheelbarrows of wood in the shed. I've got 7 in there. If I can do 3 more today, that'll be good. So we're gonna go back to the farmhouse now. A 28-year-old bottle of Merlot, which is very smooth. It's the Merlot Smooth, Hamish. I think Mark concurs.
I concur.
Place them gently on my arm, but this golden ring that he gave me from my finger never part. There's a little rosewood casket resting on a marble stand.
Well, we're on the second trail system here, and you can tell by the gray skies the weather is decidedly different. It has changed. It's cool. I don't think it's more than 15 or 16. And all this cloudy weather and no rain. No significant rain in the near future. It is dry, folks. It was like this yesterday, then it cleared up in the afternoon and became quite mild. Beautiful yellow birch tree. And it's been here for years. It was dying and it seems to have come back. It's got a nice canopy. And we'd walked right by, where is it here? Right here, one beside it, a sister tree. I was so interested in the other tree, I never noticed this one. It's quite thick at its base too. It's got some age, but it weathered quite a few hurricanes, the last two major ones. Unfortunately, these spruce trees didn't. And that maple tree is listing pretty good. We're not due to have an active hurricane season this year, so there's nothing on the horizon, which is really good. It's nice to get a break without having to pack everything away and then take it back out. And of course, once the hurricane season hits, we have to close the cottage up. So it'd be nice to get a mild October. And here's my first stop here. I'll sit here and listen for some birds. Here's chickadee. I would think most of the warblers have gone back, except the yellow rump. They'll hang around late into November. Late into November, December. They're a late migrating warbler. All the others are gone. I don't hear the eastern phoebe today. Hamish is full of beans, aren't you? Hey? Yeah, you know what you want. You want a treat, don't you? Okay, just a few minutes here, Hamish. And we'll get out there to the next field. Okay? Get out to the next field. Yes, how fast the summer goes by, and winter is just around the corner. So, I have to do some more wood. My hernia is kind of hurting me. My last session, loading 5 loads into the shed, kind of strained my hernia muscle. I haven't felt that in a long time. I'll take it easy. I've been on the shelf for a few days, so I may manage to put 2 loads in there today just to get it in, and don't have to worry about it. Well, and I gotta bring a saw in here and take that limb down that's gone across the trail. The snowmobilers will be in here before you know it. Ripping and a roaring. Okay, Hamish, let's go. There's not much birding today, I don't think. The birds have flown the coop. Although the brown creeper has been here the last almost every time. There's several of them here. On the back end of this trail, we might get him still hanging about. Chickadee, chickadee, chickadee. Psh, psh, psh. Psh, psh, psh. Shh, shh, shh. Real chickadees. I've not seen them on this property. They're not far from here, though. They're kind of more shy than its cousin, the black-capped. But they will intermingle. They do not go to feeders, apparently. And I guess you don't feed a boreal by hand. Oh, these poplar trees just grow up everywhere like weeds. Center of the trail. Once the leaves are down, I'll get the buzzsaw in here and finish it off on both trails. Let's bring it back. Oop, a branch in the ear there is not good. Take that one out. You can see the soybean is starting to change color, and it's nowhere near the height it should be this time of year. Should be a couple more feet of growth on it, but it has the soybean stalk on it and the beans on it. You can see, if you look in there, you can see the beans. But they should be bright green and at least a couple more feet of growth. I don't hear the brown creeper today, or I don't see him either. He's been here now the last 3 times I've come here. Look at how dry this soil is. My goodness, the only thing growing here is lots of weeds. Well, I'm not seeing as many corn stalks. The spray they put on them about a month ago seems to have shut them down. I'll be putting the wood stove on soon. I came in from bass fishing Tuesday night. I had a really good night. Got 4 bass. Got my first legal limit here. And it was 7 degrees. So, and I didn't really notice it. My phone was showing it at 19, but I think it wasn't picking up the signal. I think it was, the internet was down, but my mobile data wasn't working. Anyway, it wasn't that bad sitting out. It was a moonlit night. It was absolutely beautiful, I'd have to say. Perfect night for beauties, which we'll enjoy over the winter. We'll make our way back. To the farmhouse and get a few chores done. I've got to get in that pole barn, and there's still boxes, believe it or not, that I haven't uncrated. So I'll do that this morning. Head down to the cottage. There's a guest coming in there for 2 weeks. So it's all cleaned. There's a few things I have to do with my radio system. Just disconnect it and put it away till October. Hopefully I can get on the air then before we shut it all down for winter. Look at this. I'm going back into the entrance here. Oh, the birds have shut right down. The birds shut down, the other species come in, more finches. So we'll look forward to that. Did a little bit of fishing this morning. Very slow morning in our favorite spots on the dam. Quite slow, which is surprising because it would seem would be ideal conditions late season. Season ends after Monday in a couple of days, so I thought we'd get one in. Mark is working that hole. I've taken a few beauties out of here over the years. That hole used to be stacked with fish. It's a nice deep run. We used to fish above it. We haven't done that in years. It's a real good flow of water above it. I think they're turned off. Well, we're in the pantry at Campbell Woods, prepping up our striped bass tacos. Got all the prep done. There's our beautiful striped bass. Got the black beans. We got the rice, and we got our sauce. We just have to coat these bass and put them in. Yummy. Well, I'm sitting at one of my favorite spots here in the woods, the second trail system. You can hear Hamish roaming behind me here. A beautiful day here that we have. We are about 40 minutes walk back from the farmhouse. And we're just getting Hamish a little bit of exercise. Okay, Hamish, we'll go to the next farm field. Good dog. Good dog. Okay. Last farm field, the soybean should be right over top of Hamish at this time of year. You can see it's already starting to change color. I guess just severe drought here since July. We just haven't had any rain. Hamish likes to go into a little marsh there behind those trees. I remembered it as a kid, a teenager, where bulrush is in there. And kind of forgot where it was, and I can see these big trees kind of were hiding it. If I did come back there, I would never have seen it. But it did show up last year, or this past spring when Hamish was in there swimming around. You found it, didn't you, Hamish? Yeah, these fields are dry. You can see the soybean on them. Lots of pods, but they need some severe rain. I don't know what to say. Do a rain dance. Get these clouds moving. Get some rain out of them somewhere. We've got a nice Sunday dinner planned with Goose that was shot right here on this land when the corn production was in last year's crop was corn, and of course the geese, hundreds of them in here last fall. Got 6 out of here, and we're going to have a nice goose breast tonight for dinner. We still have one more package of them to go. Look forward to that. I'll head back to the farmhouse. Back through the second trail system. Yeah, the brown creeper is still hanging around here. There's several of them in this area. Most of the other birds warblers have disappeared. They've gone back in migration. To get some grass cut today at the cottage, and 2 riding mowers. One is in the shop. It just started to conk out, whether it was old fuel, which I suspect it probably was. I hope that's all it is. It's only a couple years old. And this riding mower we leave at the cottage, I'm going to bring it back, cut the grass there. We have a visitor coming in, Julie's cousin. Carl is coming in from the west. He'll be there a couple of weeks, so I want to get the grass cut. He's coming in this evening from BC, get the grass cut. It's not so much the grass, it's the weeds that just sprout up everywhere. They kind of look a little messy. So we'll clean that up and head down to the cottage here very shortly. We've got some Canada Goose on the menu tonight. That's a Pinot Noir. This goose was shot on the property last fall, and I bet you it is off the charts.
It really is.
It looks fantastic. Great presentation.
Has a Highbush Cranberry reduction.
Oh my goodness, Highbush Cranberry reduction. So with that, we'll dig in. Enjoy our Sunday dinner. Woods. Well, the night is winding down here at Campbell Woods. Excuse me. So is the weekend. Had a nice dinner yesterday night. Striped bass tacos. And they were good. Tonight we had some Canada Goose. It was good. Goose that was shot on this property. If you walk about an hour that way, to our back field, that's where we had a cornfield last year, and it was loaded with geese. So we will sign off from the Campbell Woods until next week. Take care. Over and out.